Alright, today we have the Humix Slim Bumper hardcover case for the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max. Humix had reached out to me asking to sponsor a video, so when I took a look at this case, I thought the case construction was pretty good, and I think people are going to like this one, so I agreed to work with them. This case is obviously for the Apple iPhone Pro Max, the 6.7-inch model, but Humix does have a ton of cases for other phones too. The case is a tougher, harder, more rigid type of TPU material, which I really like in terms of durability, but it actually has a nice soft touch. I like that even more. I definitely don't think people are covering how cases feel in your hand in reviews enough, so I definitely wanted to draw attention to the soft touch feel on this case. I didn't think it was too slippery though, as I do my standard test where I try to see if the phone will slip out of my hand. Did pretty well. As for the case backing, it seems like it's a really decent thickness and strength without being bulky. I like that kind of design. The sides, the top, and the bottom are a little bit more malleable, but they're still pretty strong, so that's good. Humix actually rates the total drop protection on this case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max at 14 feet, and they apparently conducted this test 12,000 times. That's kind of crazy. Looking at the front side of the iPhone, the bezels are higher than the screen height all around the perimeter of the phone, which is a super favored design in terms of screen protection. This means that when you drop your phone on, say, the kitchen floor or kind of falls off of a desk at work, the screen won't actually touch a flat surface. The bezels of the phone will. From the Humix documentation, the bezels do extend 1.2 millimeters past the screen all around the phone, so definitely solid there. Arguably, the next most important function of a case, outside of protecting the main phone body and the screen, is protecting the cameras. Pretty much you either upgrade your phone for battery life, better screen, or a better camera. The cameras are a huge selling point, so you don't want to forget this. Lots of other cases out there have plain cutout regions for the cameras. That's fine, the cutout regions do work. It leaves you open to a little bit more risk though, especially if you don't have a camera door like what this case has. The door looks like it's actually held in place with a magnet, so that's the first time I've really ever saw something like that. In practice, I actually really like this door. It's a way nicer feeling and action to actually open and close the door versus the traditional click and place style, in my opinion. The camera door is made out of that nice soft touch TPU material, and it's pretty easy to open and close, but it still has a decent amount of resistance to where I don't think that when you drop the phone and it tumbles, for example, that you're going to run into a scenario where the camera door just opens on you. I actually really like that balance of resistance. Humix also built this door in such a way where it's actually a two-piece door. It's basically layered on top of each other. This is definitely the right way to build in extra camera protection, in my opinion. It's easily the best solution that I've seen. This case does support wireless charging. Since the camera area on the iPhone sticks out a bit, the cases actually really have to accommodate that. So if you have an older style or Android style large flat charger like I do versus the traditional Apple wireless charging, you might need to end up repositioning the phone or laying it on its side to wirelessly charge. That having been said, since I have the wrong style of wireless charger here, and the case still let the iPhone 15 Pro Max charge in the upright position and laying down, I would say this case is very wireless charging friendly. I like the design, the look, and the overall feel for this case. It's got some solid protection features, which is important for a super high-end phone like the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I don't find the added protection to be bulky or annoying at all. It's just a really solid design, and it looks pretty good too. I always try to keep in mind when I'm looking at cases for my phones, does this case take away from the experience of actually using the phone? What am I trading off? Is it so bulky that I don't like carrying the phone in my pocket? Does it become a brick? Or is it nice and sleek? Does it look nice? And is it functional in that it'll actually protect the phone and not detract from the overall experience? In terms of this case, I really think Humix got it right here. You're not going to break the bank on this case. It's not going to feel like a brick in your hands or in your pocket, and it provides some solid protection. So if you're looking for a case that fits that kind of description for your iPhone 15 Pro Max, I would definitely take a look at this one. I have a ton of iPhone 15 Pro Max and other smartphone content coming in the near future. So if you're into this kind of stuff, make sure that you get subscribed to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, If you want to see anything specific or let me know what you want to see next time, definitely let me know in the comments. I read those every video. And if you like this one, smash that thumbs up button. Anyways, until next time, stay charged up.